G'day viewers, how's it going?
Hi everybody.
So we are. I always thought, why would you want to do boat work in a marina when you can come to places like this? The other day we were on a beach doing work. Today we're down a river doing work. I've always wondered why sit in a marina with the heat and the flies and the mosquitoes and noise when you can just come out here and do your stuff. So yeah, we've had a busy week.
Yeah.
Busy
power
week.
Jobs.
Busy week. Yeah, it's been power. We are now self-sufficient. No more generator.
No.
Because we were running the generator about half an hour a day, maybe, to keep the batteries at 100%.
And the Blue Eddy.
And the Blue Eddy.
Yeah, it helped a lot.
40240. So now the what's it called, the blue thing?
A Victron.
The Multiplus is in.
2GX.
Multiplus 2GX is in. The solar controllers are in. I've moved a few things under the console and made some, as you'll see in the video coming up, made some bracketing and put some timber up so we can hang things on. Yeah, it's become the little blue cupboard. A bit like Sailing Boat in a Nutshell. It's got its own little blue cupboard. But it's all good. It's all working beautifully. It's about a day later now since the last bit of the video, and we've got full power by 10 o'clock. So yeah, pretty happy. But yeah, it's been good. What have we done? What did we do this week? We dried her out. Yeah, we
had a look at the bottom for the first time.
Yeah, we had a look at the bottom for the first time. First time ever. We've dried her out and did a bit of a scrape on the bottom and got rid of some growth. Gave her a bit of a clean. Checked everything out, and it all looks really good. We're still trying to decide whether to do an anti-fouling job down here. It's a lot cheaper down here, or do it when we get up north. So, because it's good for about 6 months, the anti-fouling, I reckon, that's on there now. But who knows? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. It's what else we do? What else? We hit the bottom. We got stuck.
Yeah, coming in.
But I mean, that was not intentional. But I knew it was going to happen. We've gone down. What's the name of this river? Logan River. No, is it Logan or Pimpama? Pimpama. Okay. Anyway, we've gone down. We're down a river now, anchored up, and yeah, it's pretty good. Life's good. Boat's coming on well. Lots of work to do, but she's coming on well. Anyway, there's me rabbiting on. So it's in the evening now, so I'm going to enjoy a goat, and as the Greek once said, I could tell you a good joke, but I won't. But for those of you that know the joke, the one goat joke is pretty good. Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Catch you later, guys.
See ya.
Enjoy your week. Be good to your mum and eat your vegetables. See you guys.
Okay, bye. So where are we and what's going on? Bit of an update.
We are right next to Jumpin' Pin, which is the gap between North Stradbroke Island and South Stradbroke Island. The two islands used to be joined, actually. What happened was, after the Second World War, the army needed to get rid of some ordnance, so they dropped it. They dropped it where the narrowest part of the join was, and exploded it, hoping to make a channel through. And it wasn't really successful. But then a tail end of a cyclone came through, a big storm, and ended up washing all the sand out. So now it's open. At high tide, you can go out through, across the bar, and go between the islands. You can see up on the picture there in a minute. So we're just between the two islands. We're heading down to a place called The Bedroom. Gives us good protection. Apparently there's a storm coming said that for the last couple of days. It's also a heat wave coming, torrential rain. But I don't believe any of it because I've sort of lost faith in the Bureau down here. They don't seem to predict very well. But anyway, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 fishing boats right in front of us. Because it's Saturday. We've done yesterday. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 plus fishing boats. So we're just going to zigzag between all them and try not to upset them too much. Luckily there's not much weight behind this boat, so it's very, very smooth. Yeah, weather's nice, apart from the storms that are coming. A couple of knots of breeze. Yeah, it's a lovely day. It's low tide at the moment. We're not going to get in there at low tide, but we'll go over there and anchor up and plan our entrance. Apparently it's very tricky to get in. So that's according to the Beacon to Beacon directory, which is a directory of this part of the world. Yeah, so we'll anchor up. We've still got lots of work to do in here. And yeah, we'll anchor up somewhere different and continue with our jobs. Have a great day. See you guys. So that's where we are, where the green dot is. And the gap, I was also to turn this off, hang on, turn that one off. So the gap I was telling you about between the islands is there. That's North Stradbroke up there and South down here, and that's the gap between the two there. And we're going to a little place in here where the eye is. So we'll zoom in there. As you
Whoa,
can see,
that is tricky.
Yeah, it's tricky to get in, very shallow. That's where we're heading for. And we might even dry out there, who knows? We haven't had the weather for drying out because it's been so windy. Yeah, that's where we're heading to, and on a sea map it looks like that. On a real life it looks like that. Well, that's ArcGIS, it's my favourite. That's Google. That's Bing. That's CMAP. And that's CMAP high definition. And that's turning on the Google information.
Incredible. And this one? What's that?
That's time zero. That's a Furuno product. It's this lead ahead of us. Oh, we've got to go to the left of it. Yeah, and then we've got Navionics, the old faithful Navionics on the iPad here, which we've used since we left Panama. It's not my most trusted chart.
Why is that, darling?
Because I know 3 people that have run aground relying on Navionics. So yeah, it's just it's a pretty app. It gives you a fair bit of sort of crowdsourced information, but I don't rely on it. Only thing I rely on is satellite images, 100%, for shallow navigation. But yeah, time zero seems to be good. That's a CMAP chart, which is pretty good. Yeah, and then we've got the old Navman here. If we go to chart, yeah, that's a bit outdated.
Oh, I love that.
So it's got squiggles on the screen.
This screen that's in the main cabin is going to go upstairs, so we can repeat everything upstairs. Just coming into the shallow bit, and the screen failed. It's back now.
Yeah.
But just as we were coming in to do the really tricky navigation, it failed.
I've got to remember to turn that screensaver off.
It's so shallow. What are we in now?
0.3.
0.3.
We were in 0.
Yeah, the props are right up.
Well, they're underwater.
Yeah, but up as high as they can be and be
Still
useful.
give us a bit of propulsion, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we scraped the bottom a little bit. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Might have cleaned a few barnacles off.
It's muddy, so
Yeah.
So we're going to get into some here. We're going to get into deeper water now.
Yeah. How deep is it now?
0.3.
Oh, there we go. It's really deep. Now we're getting to the really narrow bit. We're still on pretty much low tide though.
Yeah, we're on 0.7.
We've got plenty of water to go.
Yeah, 2 metres or nearly 2 metres to come in.
Very narrow. Magnus just said this is why we bought this boat. Look! Not only is it narrow, but the actual depth of the water, the channel is incredibly narrow. There's sand dunes over there. It's like eye of a needle. We're going over there somewhere. It's going in very gently. Oh, I didn't even notice a birdie on there. Beautiful. Off he goes. So close to the shore here. Crazy. Feels like we've stopped now. Got a bit of mud on the port engine there. But if you look at the shore, we're not actually going anywhere. We're going to have to wait for the tide to come up a bit more. Oh well, that's nice. We got in quite a long way. I didn't expect us to get in this far this early. But yeah, nice spot to wait. Very shallow.
What's happening in the nut house, Wen? What are you making?
I'm making marmalade for Magnus because
Look at that.
we make it because he doesn't like it sweet, so it doesn't necessarily.
I like bitter marmalade.
It doesn't necessarily set like it should, but
Well,
that's
it's
how
pretty
he,
close.
That's how he likes it. And
How many oranges are in there?
I don't know, about 8, 9, and 4 lemons. And the advantage of this is that they're from our daughter's tree, and she's got a bitter orange tree. Perfect for marmalade, because then you don't get really sweet marmalade. He doesn't like really sweet marmalade, so I can't put in as much sugar as I'm supposed to. So, yeah, there you go. We nearly made it. We got into here. Oh, is that where? That's where we are.
Yeah, now. The wind's pushed us slightly more.
So we're just going to wait for the tide to come up a bit now and then head on up and in. So we've got a little bit further in. We've got a tiny bit more to go. Just wait for a bit more water and then go up on the beach. And hopefully we'll get to see her bottom. See what she looks like. See what state she's in.
I think it's in Queensland.
I knew that was coming. The plan is to get close to the beach and then put an anchor or tie off to a tree, I guess, turn us around and then dry out and have a look at the bottom of the boat. That's the plan, isn't it?
That's the plan, doll.
So we'll see how that goes.
And we'll be able to kedge off if we need. We'll have the bow facing the outside.
Yeah.
And I don't think we'll completely dry out, but we'll dry out enough to check the bottom.
Yeah, I think it's too much of an angle.
Yeah.
To completely dry out. Well, that's my theory anyway. Yeah. Looking at the terrain. This is where we're going to stop. Magnus is going to go and tie a rope to a tree. And then when the tide goes out, we'll be able to see what she looks like. That's the theory. We'll see what happens. Oh, there's a good tree. Right in the middle. Oh, is it going to be enough? It's going to be close. How deep?
That deep.
That's about a metre.
Yeah.
This is dinner.
Yeah.
It's about 4 in the morning.
So that's when I'll do my best work.
Show me. Put the camera on it. I want to see what it looks like. What shape is it? Oh. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh wow, really? Oh, look at that. So it just goes all the way around and it's just one round thing?
No, it's hollow on the front.
Oh. Is it what you expected?
Yeah.
And very dirty?
Yeah.
How does it look? How does the hull look? Like, what's the anti-foul like?
It'll last another 6 months.
Oh, that's good news, because we were going to go up on the hard and do that.
Yeah, but it'd be nice to do it while we're down here. Well, it's cheaper down here. We'll work it out. Patches are really good, patches are really bad.
And what's the shape of the hull? Can you explain it?
Pretty well flat side down to the chine. It steps in with the chine, and then it goes around to the other side, and the same on the other side. The stern's a bit like a narrowboat. Comes in for the water so the engines can get water. The bow's quite unique. Once the tide goes down, I'll show you a better shot of that. But yeah, she's looking pretty good. It's just nice to be able to get all this dirt off it I couldn't reach when we were in the marina.
Marmalade's bubbling nicely.
I've been out giving the hull a bit of a scrub, and Wendy said, can you go in and stir because she's down there scrubbing as well, can you go in and stir the marmalade? I've come inside and look how much Wendy's made. It smells absolutely incredible in here. So back to the cleaning. What are you up to, Dale?
I'm just scraping the bottom of the boat.
Giving it a bit of a clean up.
Yeah, while we're up on the sandbank here.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
No.
But it's a good opportunity.
It'll make a huge difference.
And Wendy took for I'm just going to grovel in the mud option.
It's what I do.
I'll get it from
It's the way I roll.
Whereas I was sitting on a crate.
So he's not dirty at all. I'll just go for a swim.
This is where we are. How cool is it, having a boat you can dry out? And she's pretty clean. Surprisingly clean. Just giving it a scrub and it's amazing. The hull, it's a couple of spots. That's the worst spot right there. Right there. There's one other spot that's about 1 inch square, and that's the only bit the gel coat's lifted. There's one blister. But it's got a very interesting bow. That's our bow thruster there. But the bow is interesting because it looks like a bulbous bow until you have a look at the front, and still looks like a bulbous bow until you look there. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, it's like a planing bulb. There's Wendy. Right, oh there. You see how dirty you are now.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, she's pretty clean.
Got yet another battery out. Just got to get the box that it was in out next.
Can you do me a favour? Measure the length of that battery.
Yep.
Measure the length of that battery. I just want to see if it's going to fit in here.
Oh, okay. Yep, sure. Well, these three are going to go in this cupboard on the other side, and then this one is going to go in the box. And they'll be all neat and tidy.
I'll get the box out because someone's rounded the screws off.
Oh. How are you doing? It's a bit squeezy.
Yeah.
And they're very heavy.
Yep. Luckily they're lithium and only 31 kilos each.
So what are you up to? You've done a dry fit?
Done a dry fit. Now I've got to make up a frame for the batteries to sit on, and then another frame for the inverter to sit on, and another frame for the MPPTs to sit on. There'll be a fair bit of heat in this box, so I'm going to need some
Fans.
computer
Computer fans.
maybe one computer fan on a vent, just to suck the hot air out,
Yeah.
and a vent at the bottom to cool air in.
Yeah. So a bit of pine.
You good old pine. Rest of the boat's made of pine, so might as well use more of it.
Yeah.
Alright, next step, inverter's going in as high as we can possibly get it. Yep,
Okay.
the blue cupboard is getting coloured.
It's raining a little bit. Look at this! Wow! That's crazy! Beautiful. See how Magnus is getting on. Battery's in. It was quite tricky to get in,
Yeah, it weighs 62 kilos. So.
and it's in a very confined space. Inverter is in. Solar controllers are in, even though we haven't got all the panels yet. We've got them in, ready. Just got to put these in, and then, I don't know, wire it all up, I guess. Well, they're all in. Magnus is just connecting it up. We've got power.
Well, it says we've got power.
You're looking very studious.
Yeah, well, I've just connected the inverter through with the battery system with the supplied Pylon Tech cables as supplied. One's clearly labelled inverter, the other one's clearly labelled battery. So I dually connected them because they're supplied by the manufacturer, and the multiplus wasn't detecting the battery system because it runs on what's called a CAN bus, which is a data bridge. And so I thought this is strange. So I checked everything, double checked, triple checked, and then I thought, let's just go to the Victron site. I printed off these yesterday, which is the Pylon Tech to Victron multiplus connection instructions. In the tiniest of writing, right down here, under the connection information, I found this section that goes type A cable and a type B cable. And then in the tiniest of writing, which I had to put 2 pairs of glasses on to read because it's that small, it says, note, you cannot use the comms cable supplied by Pylon Tech for the connection between the battery and the GX device, which is the multiplus. So the supplied one, out the window. So right, I thought, we're in the middle of nowhere, down a river. How are we going to connect it? So I got onto the Victron site and I found the pinouts. So I've got a bit of Cat 6 cable. I've got some RJ45 connectors there and a crimping tool. And I'm going to make up my own cable. And got the label maker, put some labels on it, and touch wood, should be good to go in the next 15-20. We'll keep you informed. See you guys.
Where is it? I can't see it. Where?
Oh, here, I'll get a pen.
That's how tiny it is.
There.
It's focusing on
It's even out of focus.
Yeah, you can't even focus it.
There we go. That is tiny. This is the size of a pen.
No, this is the size of a piece of paper.
Anyway, we're there. We're there.
All right. Any updates?
I'll start in a second. Hang on, switch back. Yep. There we go. Polantech battery. It's running 80%, 49.98 volts, and currently charging at 2.2 amps.
So your lead worked?
Yeah, just got to label it now and put everything back together again.
Because all the batteries are out. Again. And they're very heavy.
Yeah. We'll get there.
But we've now got power.
So I said, hey, don't you wanna come? Come and run away with me. Hey, won't you come? Won't you come? And sit by our chest, don't you wanna make